The SNP could work with their Welsh nationalist counterparts to increase the prospect of independence and the breakup of the Union. It has emerged today. Adam Price MS, leader of Plaid Cymru, called for the devolved nations to be authors of our own, instead of footnotes. Addressing the SNP conference, he also highlighted the importance of Welsh independence, saying the position had moved to the mainstream, while referring to a Welsh awakening. He made clear if he became First Minister of Wales next year his first call would be to Nicola Sturgeon. He said, "We can further cement and enhance our relationship in the Indy summer of 21 by coming together, all under one banner, in a Celtic summit to map out our common aims and purpose as independence and mutual cooperation becomes the new normal." Mr. Price, who assumed leadership in 2018, said the party would make the case that changing Wales for good would only come about through a change of government. He said, "We will fight the election on the most radical and transformational prospectus seen since devolution, and we will re-energize a laboured managerial machine." Expressing the link between the two nationalist parties, Mr. Price made clear many in Plaid Cymru have become members of the SNP in recent years. He said increased support for the two parties would allow Scotland and Wales, which he dubbed the two sister nations, to very soon win their freedom and join the global family of independent countries. Mr. Price also said Boris Johnson was a disaster as well as being the greatest recruiting agent for independence. Support for Welsh independence is lower than Scotland and sits at about 33% compared to a 55% average for Scots, according to the latest polls. At the same time, Scottish Constitution Secretary Mike Russell has said the party should learn from Joe Biden as the party attempts to win a second independence referendum. Mr. Russell said there was a lesson to be taken from the U.S. president-elect's behavior when faced with Donald Trump's claims the election had been rigged.